These 3 products will make life so much more easier when it comes to installing a wig. Hey guys, what's up? It is Simone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, make sure before you leave, you go ahead and subscribe. Now, today's video, as you guessed by the title, is I'm going to show you guys how to get your lace to blend into your skin. If this is something that you are struggling with, you're going to want to watch the entire video because I have 4 helpful and useful tips that I think will make all the difference and make your life much more easier. Today's video is sponsored by Red by Kiss. We're gonna be using a couple of their products. I think their products are really great, but that's just me saying that. Let me show you how they look in this 4-step tutorial. So, I'm gonna break this video down into 4 steps because I feel like these 4 will make life so much easier. As I'm talking to you guys, I will be showing you guys how I am installing my wig. So make sure your eyes are on the screen so you can see what I'm doing as I'm explaining each step. First step, if you have a brand new wig or even a used wig, you're gonna want to tint the lace. That's the first step, the first major step. Before you've sprayed it down, you want to make sure you tint the lace. Luckily for you guys, there is this product from Red by Kiss. It is actually really good. As you can see in the video, I am using it on the wig. A very major tip with using this spray is you don't want it to be too close to the lace. You want to kind of go a little bit higher and then give it a nice even spray. There are 4 colors, which I love that because it is a very wide range. I feel like many other like brands that have like lace tint on the market, they only have like 2 colors or like 3 basic colors, which is like light, medium, and dark. I feel like with Red by Kiss, it's light, medium, and dark, but it's light medium, dark medium, warm medium, and then actual dark color. You know, if you're not sure, you could probably mix 2 of these together to kind of get your look, but you really just need a little bit. So a little goes a long way with these sprays. They're very, I don't know if the right word is pigmented because they're sprays. The color is strong in it, okay? So you don't need to spray a lot. This can could probably last you a good while before you have to re-up. So with the lace tint spray, there's no residue, so you won't see it on your hair after you've sprayed, and it easily washes off with shampoo. So don't worry if you got the color wrong, you can easily just go ahead and wash it, start over, and get the color that best fits you. So definitely go ahead and tint your lace. It will make your life so much easier. I remember when tinting the lace came out, everyone was like, we all had like these hacks to kind of make things a little bit easier for ourselves, like hair dye and hot water and salt and all that stuff. And I love that I can just spray it and go. Because as I say in every video, I am very lazy when it comes to wigs. Okay. Also, when you're spraying, if you are in a rush, this dries super quick, so you don't have to worry about blow drying it. Step number 2, you're gonna want to put on a bald cap. Now, I am a fan of a bald cap, and I'm also not a fan of it. The only time I really wear a bald cap, I just want to protect my hair, right? But I don't spray it down. I feel like there are ways to wear a wig comfortably without having to put on that entire catastrophe. Like, it's just too much for me. I don't like it. It takes too much time. Sometimes if you don't do it right, you have to take it off and start all over. And I wouldn't recommend that for beginners. If you use a regular bald cap, I feel like you can still achieve that look. In this video, I am using the bald cap from Red by Kiss. I love how sturdy it is. Like, it's like so thick. It's great material. I recommend using the bald cap to just keep it looking nice and rounded naturally. So for tip number 3, you're gonna have to use a great high quality hairspray. Now, I do have 2 from Red by Kiss. You want to use a hairspray that does not flake up. If it flakes up, it's not going to melt. It's going to look obvious on your skin. Some hairsprays can actually make the lace get a little more firm and have a crunchy look where it won't lay as flat onto your skin. So when that happens, you have to start all over. Wash all the the spray off of your lace. It's a lot of stuff that you just kind of don't want to have to deal with. So you're gonna wanna use a good quality hairspray. I'm just saying. I do have 2 here from Red by Kiss, and this is the Styler Fixer Freeze Hairspray. And this works as a lace glue and a hairspray. So multiple things going on with this one. And quick drying. Now, I like the orange can specifically because I feel like it has several uses. So it's not as firm as the pink bottle. The pink bottle now, if you want your wig to stay in place and stay there, that is what you're gonna use. But I feel like this one, the formula in this is a little less stronger than this one. And you can see it on the front, like it says strong maximum hold, but that says adhesive extreme hold. This can also be used for styling. It doesn't smell potent. It doesn't smell crazy like how the other hairspray brands smell. So that's a good thing as well. I did spray a lot of this hairspray on my hair to help flatten my part and change my part. And as you guys see, I used a lot of this hairspray and it's still very soft. So it's not giving that crunchy, hard hair look. It looks very natural. So I think this one right here would be my everyday go-to, even if I'm not wearing a wig and I'm just doing curls, even on my real hair. And then I think this hairspray would be the one that I want to use to really melt my lace into my skin. This is great for daily use, daily wig application, also water resistant and dries very quickly. It is very firm. As you can see, I'm pulling it and it's still in place. You want to use a great hairspray because without a good hairspray, it will not melt. So in the past, I've used hairsprays that kind of just sit on the skin and make the lace even thicker, as I mentioned before. It will lift very quickly or just like really honestly sit on the skin. So if you look at this, you can see how it's laying a little flatter on the skin versus it just looking weird. I don't know how to explain it, but if it looks weird, you ain't did it right. So that's why I'm saying use a great hairspray. And last, what you're gonna do is after I finish my entire look, what I like to always do, which I've been actually using makeup for the past like years, to just put the finishing touches onto my actual lace. So what I always tell people is if you want your lace to look like it's growing out of your scalp, it looks melted, it looks natural, you're going to have to put a powder, or you should put a powder on the lace around the edges to give that finish, that final touch. It does emphasize a natural look. I'm gonna keep saying it because the keyword here in this whole entire video is natural, and that's what the powder is for. That's what it would give you, a natural look. And what that's gonna do is, even though you tinted your lace, what that does is that kind of just, if you had like any shiny hairspray, it kind of mattifies the hairline. It mattifies the hair around the hairline, and it just makes it look, obviously, again, the magic word, natural. And that's exactly what we want. So it helps with oil control. Remember I kept saying how it's mattifying. There's also a scalp care ingredient. I actually have these 3 different colors. So they come in 3 different colors. You have the light warm brown, medium brown, and then you have the medium dark brown, which is obviously the darkest color. Don't put a lot. A little goes a long way when it comes to powders, because you will definitely be able to see it outside. You will look a little crazy. So we like to use as little bit as possible. It's kind of like when you're using blush. You know, you might put on some and you're like, oh my God, I can't see it. So then you keep on packing it on, and before you know it, you look like a clown. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So you put on a little bit, and then if you're outside and you're like, oh, I don't really like it, then come back home and add more on. But to be honest, I'm impressed with all 3 products. I mean, obviously the ball cap is amazing as well, but these 3 products will make life so much more easier when it comes to installing a wig. A lot of times when I am ordering wigs, or when I do get wigs, they are ready to go. And yes, the lace matches my skin perfectly. But there's times where even the ready to wear wigs don't match my skin. And instead of me having to go tint it or put makeup on it or powder, I could just go ahead and spray and then I'm out. So I think that's what these products provide. They provide ease. And while we're on the topic of Red by Kiss, they have some amazing products. Like I use the headband to tie my lace down as it was drying. Now I never, ever, 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 ever use one of these to put my lace down. I just usually trust the process, let it dry completely, and then go from there. But I do see the major difference in using this thing. So I'm like, where has this been all my entire wig career? So I'm gonna definitely go ahead and use this. I believe this should be on their website as well. A lot of these products, or maybe even all of this, you can find at your local beauty supply store. However, if you did want to use a coupon code, I will have one for you guys down below, so you can go ahead and just click that. You'll get a couple of dollars off. And then the mega bonnet, which I'm about to put on now because I'm about to go to bed. Always seen girls with this on TikTok, and I've never actually used one. So we're gonna use one from now on, because this might make my life so much easier. So let me show you how it looks. So in conclusion, I do want to point out these two products. I feel like people might be like, why do I need both? What is the purpose? What's the difference? You can tint the lace two different ways, and that is a personal choice. If you're like, you know what, I want to only use the spray and that should be good, or I want to use the powder and that should be good. And the good thing is you can be good with just using either or. You don't have to use both, but my personal preference is to use both. Powder adds the finishing touch. It mattifies, I don't know, it just does something to the lace. Like it kind of like mattifies like right here. It makes it look more blended. The powder, something about the powder. That's all I'm saying. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I really love showing you guys tips and tricks on how to slay your wigs. The best way I can help you guys to achieve hair salon results at home is usually my end goal. Again, everything is from Red by Kiss. A lot of their products can be found in store, or you can go ahead and order it online. I do have a discount code for you guys, so I feel like it's better to order online so that you can go ahead and use it. With that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching this video. Bye y'all.